You know the combined name for Backrooms and Obsession?
Back sessions?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I knew it.
I truly do not want any of that after watching the
Tapos
film.
yung behind the scenes shots nila tawag back shots.
Okay, moving on.
It is finally time to talk about the film that everybody has been talking about online. If you have lived under a rock, well, we've got the guys for you to talk about the films that have been raging upon the internet. We have the Filmish podcast. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. It's not your first time here sa home stretch.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it is my first time meeting you guys. Ang daya ni Miggy kasi you know one of them, no?
I know Mino. Yeah.
So kindly introduce yourselves again.
Okay, hello. My name is Mino. I am not one third. I'm one of the members of Filmish.
You are 1/3.
Oh, that's how it works? Okay. I'm not good at math. Okay.
I'm Luis, and I'm the guy in the chair.
For Filmish. Yeah.
Now I'm just the guy in the chair.
Literally.
Right now, all of you are guys in the chair.
Yeah, I was like, how is it different with the others?
That's true. And lastly, I'm Gab. I'm 3/3 of Filmish. That doesn't add up though.
Yeah.
No, you're still 1/3. Okay, medyo halata na. These guys are not good at math. It's okay.
Arts.
Hindi kami magaling sa math. Hindi kami magaling sa math.
They said Filmish, not mathematics.
Oo nga.
Okay.
That's going to be
Fair
a spin-off podcast.
Fair point.
Mathish.
Okay, you were talking about Obsession. Now, a lot of people are, for context, a lot of people, even the casual moviegoers, are stunned by its commercial success. With a budget less than $1 million, it is now it has actually beaten the Blair Witch Project for
Very cool.
movies under $1 million.
Yes.
who has amassed so much money. So it is the talk of the town. And we're talking about it. Go.
Finally.
Go.
Right? Okay, so let's go through the works of the movie first. Which one of you can tell the plot as best as they
Luis
can?
is the best at this.
Luis, yeah.
Obsession is
Yes.
10 words or less.
10 words.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we're still doing
Oh,
that.
sure. Okay, 10 words or less, yeah.
Guy likes girl, makes a wish, soon to regret it.
Does he though? Does he regret though? You know what? At this point, everybody's watched
That's a
it. We
great
can talk
question,
about it in its entirety, right? Does he actually regret the wish? Because there has been a lot of theories going about it. A lot of people looking into how the plot was made. Which of the theories do you think is the best?
Gab, you have a lot to say on this.
There's theories. I'm actually not that, aware of the theories because I thought it was a pretty straightforward that it's really just Bear's fault. It's all Bear's fault.
Everything is Bear's fault. I would like to
There's
think.
nothing really more to just Bear. In his eyes, he wants the girl. So he made the wish. And then he goes, wait a second, I kind of don't like this anymore because it doesn't end up to how he thinks it does. And it, of course, ends up the way... I don't want to spoil it just yet, but through what I understand...
Everybody dies.
Everybody,
That's out of the bag.
Actually, got it out of the way.
everybody dies.
Through what
feel
I
like,
understand... Yeah. Oh, what were you saying? Sorry.
I feel like everybody at this point has seen every single scene where somebody dies.
No?
No? It's all...
It's on TikTok. It's on Instagram.
Yeah,
it's on Instagram.
It's all over the internet.
Yeah, nasa phone na rin siya ng lola ko eh. If only she were alive. But,
Right.
I don't think... parang yung kaya I said na does he regret it though? Kasi all he did was he still wanted the effect of Nikki.
The wish.
He didn't even want to revoke the wish.
Oh, he was
tried
like
to alter it.
He only wanted could I add a little bit of a modification? Could she
He actually called
not be
customer
less.
services.
could she not cook my cat or mga ganon. So, but I don't think he regretted. I think he was enjoying it.
Yeah.
Baka nga siya sadist. Is it sadist or...
Whoa.
I don't know. It's
Masochist.
I still get confused. I don't know which one.
Creepy. Baka may kink siya. Ganon.
That's a big term.
Whoa.
I mean, yung name nga niya, Bear, diba? So...
But it was also a play on man versus bear, that whole thing, right?
Yeah, right, yeah.
Is it? Curry said that wasn't his intention, but people caught it, picked up on it.
Why was he called Bear then?
I don't know. It's just it was a different reason.
Curry
but,
Baker's yeah, you're right. That was exactly
You're right. Yeah, we'll take that.
I think it's beautiful that a lot of people came with different interpretations of the movie.
That's true.
That's what makes good art, because I'm pretty sure Curry didn't expect this big phenomenon of people connecting to the movie in different ways. He thought of it as a a very straightforward, something goes wrong kind of horror movie. But it's nice. People are resonating in different ways, and it's being talked about in very important matters, whether it be emotional abuse, relationship trauma, and whatnot. So I'm happy
bodily autonomy
it's
being
connecting,
taken away.
yeah, not just in a horror sense, but also in a personal, in a very communicative sense, so that people can find something from it that relates to them also.
So do you like people when they say that Bear's the victim?
No.
Okay, there you go. Because you said it was a beautiful thing that people interpreted things differently.
People actually
it's
do
so
that?
beautiful.
There are
online.
There are people who say that Bear's the victim.
Oh.
Poor Bear, all he wanted was love. And I'm like, I'm gonna shove my arm up your butt. Like, that's not even the whole,
You see, the problem is that the reason why Nikki goes into this descent is because Bear didn't love her equally,
Yeah.
right? That's the
Yeah,
whole
pretty
problem.
much.
And it's not genuine love at all until I guess the very end when, okay, I don't want to spoil that part. I'll leave that.
Spoil it.
Are we going to spoil it?
You can spoil it.
when
but
Nikki
just
also
spoil
chugs
it.
some-
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
chugs some
Yeah.
pills, and then as soon as he chugs it, suddenly he hears the willow branch break, and then he's like googly eyes for Nikki.
You know, I was so
and then he
pissed.
chokes to death.
I was so pissed with that scene because he was ready to sacrifice. And then
Right.
I was like, okay, yes, I'm ready for so that Nikki can live a peaceful life. And then he's gonna puke it out.
Okay, interesting. Because that's not how I saw it.
No,
The way
that's
I saw
not-
it was like,
He wanted a quick way out.
yeah, he wanted a quick
He
way
wanted
out
a quick
because
way
all
out,
his friends
agreed.
were gone.
Like-
He wasn't even doing it to like save Nikki.
Not
I think
even
he was
for
doing it to
Nikki.
like
He was just like,
he
I
wanted
I don't want to live with it
situation.
anymore.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, he was still a coward because it was already
Yeah,
the
of
way
course.
it was
He was
panning
still
na,
back
diba,
there.
lumalayo na, ang ganda na ng music. Tapos bilang it zooms back in and he's gonna puke out the pills. And I was like, oh,
Yeah, he's
this
still,
man.
yeah, but he's still at the end of the day a coward, which is
He is
very
a terrible
terrifying.
person.
Okay, for those who, for the other listeners who have been completely spoiled,
Sucks to be
how
you.
is this different? No? This horror film, how is it different from the usual horror films? And I say usual because commercially successful horror films like The Conjuring, Insidious, all of these ghost wallahoos and whatnots, demon possession, ganyan. How is Obsession different from the usual horror films?
For me, I think it's because technically the main character is the villain. And you kind of, at first, he's super relatable, but as the movie goes on, you start to be more terrified by the concept of the film itself. Like, the scariest scene to me was when he was calling the customer service, and you could hear Nikki scream through the phone.
And then the guy was asking if you want to talk to Nikki.
Yeah,
and
that
then
was-
all he did was like
that was the scariest scene in the movie for me. Like, the fact that her
really?
autonomy was taken away and there was nothing she could do about it. And the fact that she didn't even try to, he didn't try to change the wish was what was scary to me, I think.
Oh,
How about you
what
guys?
was the scariest scene for you?
yeah.
We'll go down the line.
For me, it was the part where Nikki started walking backwards, like she was going on rewind.
From the her shadow was
Yeah.
walking.
That was terrifying.
Oh. I think I had my eyes half shut during that. Mine was when she was when they were in bed and then Bear was gonna go out to meet Sarah, right? And then
real Nikki.
and then real Nikki
Oh,
says,
yeah.
"Parang, shh."
Oh, yeah.
And then she says, "I've never been with you, Bear." So, oh.
Oh yeah, and what did Bear say? He was like,
What's
so wrong with being
being
Nikki?" I was like,
Nikki?
what
is wrong
What's
with you?
bro? That was the worst.
How about you guys?
It started in the beginning of the movie and then it ended in the end of the movie. I was scared the entire time.
Luis, he hates horror.
This last time
Yeah,
we
me
were
too. I
here.
don't like horror also.
I can't.
horror?
I watched
Oh,
with one eye.
sayang.
Me too.
Or half an eye.
Oh, I
Did you
love
watch it with
yeah.
any friends or was it
I
just
watched it
you?
with my family.
Oh, with your
Whoa.
family?
Yeah.
What did they think?
It's the
My
perfect
sister.
family film. It is.
Yeah, wholesome family.
Yeah,
hangout.
bring your mom, dad, grandpa, and grandma.
Wait, what did they think?
I think we all thought the same thing.
Okay.
That's cute.
It was a great movie, and my sister and her brother-in-law, or my brother-in-law were
Your
were
sister
sitting
and her
beside each
brother.
other.
Yeah.
And he would just turn to her, and she'd be like, "That's me."
Oh God.
Oh,
It's not very reassuring. How about you, guys? What was the scariest scene?
I think for me, it's not necessarily a scene because most modern day horror movies in the likes of, I would say the later Conjuring installments, they focus heavily on just shock factor in terms of sound. But this movie, in terms of its technicalities, is so strong and its
amazing.
lighting.
The lighting
It
is
uses
amazing.
lighting as its advantage of being scary, whether it be Nikki.
Like some scenes are intentionally
Yeah, intentionally
hard to
dark.
see.
Yeah.
Like you really can't make out Nikki's face.
You just see the shadow.
Yeah.
That's what's scary to me because those experiences can be felt in real life. You know, we get
True.
scared over like,
True.
what's that thing in the shadow over there? So it really translates the visual. And I haven't seen a horror movie done that in so long, where it really takes a very big care on its entire package
Yes.
as one movie.
Yeah.
Instead of the usual jump scares and the usual like gore, but the way it's presented is why I think it sets apart from any other horror movie that's been out, and that's why it's really receiving well with audiences, because you can tell it's like a mastermind in its craft, and this is his masterpiece.
In terms of the script too, I'd say it's perfectly paced. Like there's not
Agreed.
one scene or shot that is wasted. Like Curry does exactly what he sets out to do with Obsession.
Before we head on to talking about more of it, let's end with this talk segment with JJ. What was the scariest part for you?
It's not scary. I like horror. I didn't get scared.
Okay.
At all?
No.
Not one bit.
No.
Me as well.
It's more of a. Bruh.
It's like a psychological horror.
No. It was more of like every time I was always in a what the moment.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
What the, in different degrees. Like, what the, and then what the, and then like, what the, ganon siya.
Okay,
all
so
throughout.
what
But I was
was
not scared. Like, even in the corner, si Nikki's like, she was crying after being raped, diba? It wasn't scary for me. Or even the part where she ran with the face covering her
and
face.
doing that, yeah.
Like, very uncanny things. All of the uncanny elements. Hindi ako natakot kasi nga mahilig ako sa horror.
So what was the most what the moment for you?
Is it when Megan Lawless died?
No, when she was on bed and then you could see Bear doing the thing and then her face was just...
Oh, the Uncanny Valley thing?
No. She was on bed.
When she was being harassed.
She was moaning and then walang...
Oh,
ganon.
yeah. She's emotionless.
That's the most what the hell moment. Ganon talaga parang... Oh
It hard
my
cut to it,
God.
didn't it? So it was kind of like,
All of these...
And I was watching with my younger cousins.
Damn.
Why? How old are they?
16, at the verge of the R16 rating.
Okay, good enough.
Wow.
But yeah, that was like the most what the hell moment. Scary wise, nothing. I think I have more. Mamaya, off air, I'll tell you like what are my favorite.
Okay.
But we'll take a quick break. Something from Beanie's called Honey Honey. Then some commercials here on today's best music. We are Magic 89.9. We're back. It's a Spook Train, and we are still talking about films. Earlier we talked about Obsession, and it's a 10 out of 10. I think generally it became. Sa letterbox ko, I have 4 categories: favorite film, comfort film, animated film, and then horror film. It beat Jew on the Grudge na for me.
Damn.
Ganon. And
I feel
The Blair
like it's
Witch
also
Project.
because Nikki was really attractive. I feel like that's also the reason why a lot of people like the film.
You could have sino pa ba? Who's
She's like the Megan Fox.
You could have Awkwafina play as and I'd still eat it.
Wow, so are you saying Aquafina?
Just be no, Bear, no. What is he talking about? No, Bear. What is he talking about? Okay, Awkwafina. I still baka doon nga masatakot ako. It's like, oh my God.
Oh no.
I can't imagine.
Pero magaling siya
like
pang hatak sa
Aquafina.
marketing.
Alright, yeah. She's a boy's wet dream, I must say.
Whoa. No, si Awkwafina?
Yours?
No, not me.
I like
not me.
Aquafina.
I like Aquafina as well.
She's a vibe.
You like
everything.
You like Asian baddie girl.
Good friend. She looks like a good friend.
I just don't hate her as much as like
Yeah,
other
me
people.
too.
Okay, scale. We're talking about the next big movie, horror as well. Back to back. This is a lot of people would say na it's their Barbenheimer, but I get pissed at people who don't get the concept of Barbenheimer. Kasi Barbenheimer are like two
Complete
very
opposite.
complete
Yeah.
spectrum,
Sure.
different
Yes.
spectrum films that apparently release at the same time.
Do you know the combined name for Backrooms and Obsession?
Back sessions?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I knew it. Oh yeah, I love it.
I think the name is really good.
Oh my
God.
goodness. You truly do not want any of that after watching the
Tapos yung
film.
behind the scenes shots nila tawag back shots.
Okay. Moving on.
I love it.
moving
Okay,
on,
we're talking about Backrooms. This one is directed by a YouTuber too. Curry Barker, the director of Obsession, was also known for doing short films on YouTube. Now this guy, Kane
Parsons.
Yes, sir.
There's a meme na kasi on Twitter.
That he's like
21
years old.
20 years old, and it's just his picture.
And it's just like,
Yes.
yeah. But he turned 21 na, diba? Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Good
he
for
did.
him.
21-year-old
Good for him, good for him,
director.
good for
So
him.
what is Backrooms about? What I haven't
I
seen
need
the films,
everything. I
but
need
I
the
just
lore,
know a bit about
the
them.
All right, Luis,
plot.
take it away.
Let's
10
go.
words.
10 words.
You can use more than 10 words, darling. It's
Let's do 10
okay.
words.
Oh, okay.
No,
I
but
like
if
the
you could,
challenge.
I
You
like
like
it.
it, like,
I
okay,
like
okay.
it. Do it. Do it in less than 10 words.
Guy goes in an elevator, gets himself stuck. Backrooms.
Okay, to be fair,
Haiku.
himself is one word and Backrooms is one word.
Oh,
Right.
so I got 2 more.
So you have 2 more.
2 more.
The
Scary
end.
movie.
6.
Nailed it. That is a
Perfect interpretation.
So the three of you have seen it.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All three of us?
I
Yes.
played it also.
Yeah. He knows
Is
more
this
also.
the Minecraft mod pack or on
no,
Roblox?
like the Escape the Backrooms.
The
one on Steam. Yeah.
My friends know I hate horror, and they're like, "Hey,
They
we
drag
bought you
you
this
into it?
game, so
Okay.
you have no choice but to play it."
I see.
Okay, what is Backrooms all about?
How did it start?
Yeah, how did it start? What is the history
Didn't
behind
it start as like a single photo on like 4chan?
It did.
Yeah.
So,
A liminal space photo.
Yeah, just a liminal space photo.
Yeah.
It feels familiar, but at the same time, it feels something
It's like very eerie.
eerie and haunting.
Yeah.
But it's kind of, it gives that nostalgic feeling of like, I feel like I've been there. But then you're like, why have I been there?
Yeah.
And that's what's kind of scary about it. It kind of plays with memory, and it also plays with the idea of like, where could this be in like this
in the world, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And then I think Kane Parsons took inspiration from that photo and he made an entire short from it.
Yes.
Yeah. When he was 17, by the way, and it blew up, which is kind of insane.
All in Blender.
All on Blender.
Wow.
It's insane.
Is the short also the plot of the actual movie?
No, it's
No.
not.
It's like it's more of like the origin, I guess.
It's more of like the concept.
Yeah,
of like,
it's not really an origin.
So the beauty of Backrooms for me is the exploration of what the Backrooms is.
Yeah.
So it's just very quiet, and the fact that it's like part of the movie has like this handheld thing where you're just
Yes.
following people walking around
Yes.
and exploring. In my opinion, that's the best because there's really no music. It's just
it's just pure tension.
pure
of, like,
tension.
Walking
and
around
like,
this.
you can hear like the
unknown.
static, you can hear the air, and you're just like something might come out of nowhere. Or something right now, like something speaking over the window, and you're just like, oh, that looks like the Backrooms actually. The yellow
wall. Yeah,
the
you're so
yellow
right.
walls.
Yeah.
Damn. That's
But
kinda
yeah, I feel like
spooky.
that's what a lot of people gravitated towards was like the enigma that is
Yes.
the Backrooms and trying to unravel it. And so like when Kane Parsons made more and more installments of his web series, people were hooked into it. They just wanted to eat up the lore. Kind of similar to like Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, I
in a way.
agree. Because what's special about the Backrooms is nothing is explained and nothing is answered.
Yeah.
So Kane doesn't want to give you like, oh, this is how this and that started. It's really up to interpretation of the fans, and that's why it made such a huge fan base. And the fan base is mostly teenagers,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So it's actually below, I say Gen A, Gen
Something
Alpha.
like that, yeah.
Gen Alpha. I guess our time was Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, for me, it was Five Nights at
Yeah,
Freddy's.
it was.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it was.
So
You're right.
another
Lahat na
generation.
kay
of
Matt
Backrooms.
Pat, all of the game
Yeah.
theory videos.
Yes.
I watched everything. I haven't seen though the second movie of Five Nights at Freddy's too.
It's fun.
It's terrible, but it's fun. I love
fun.
it. I love it.
You know, there's a movie, a horror movie then, Willy something.
Oh, Willy's Wonderland with Nicolas Cage. Yeah. I haven't
Wala
seen it.
siyang nasabi, not even a single line except
he's
after,
mute in the movie now.
After sa start, when he drank his beer, I guess, after his car broke
Right.
down, he said like, shit, ganun lang.
That's
it. Yeah,
Very
but
Nicolas Cage.
that was a really fun movie. Yung twist doon na you're not stuck in there with them. They're stuck in there with you.
Okay. Interesting. I should
But
watch
yeah,
that.
I like you mentioned that Kane Parsons doesn't like leaving breadcrumbs,
Yes.
clues for people. Kasi I think that's what people like about horror. They want it straightforward. Na there's a ghost.
Agreed.
What do we do about it? And then do we die or not?
Yes.
And a lot of people find it difficult to quote unquote like for example, there's this viewer here on Kick. Zero interest in wasting money to watch either Obsession or Backrooms
Oh, wow.
with their
That's all right.
paper thin plots. And I don't think it's a paper thin plot. I just think
You
that
just angered the
people
three boys.
people I don't 4 make it 4 I
Want
don't
me to make it 5?
I don't think it's a paper thin plot. I
Yeah.
just really believe that the older people or people who presume to like horror really are just used to seeing horror movies with ghosts, demons,
Right.
straight to the point.
Right.
Yes.
Is it beatable? Is it killable?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it a good ending or not? And if it does not fit those
Criteria.
criterias, they immediately think that it's a bad horror film.
Yeah, a lot of people went into Backrooms thinking it was going to be like the video game, more or less,
Yeah.
like getting
Right.
chased around for like 2 hours. But it's
Right.
very much
With a picture of
like Kanye West,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Barack Obama.
Yeah, I don't know
Good
what
job
Yeah.
application.
Yeah.
So it's not even paper thin. It's just more subdued, and there's a lot more interpretation that you need to take from, like,
Yeah.
for yourself. I would
Yes.
say.
I agree.
I wasn't able to watch Backrooms, but I had a very difficult time explaining to my dad what the plot plot of Obsession was.
Of Obsession?
really?
Yeah, because I was trying to explain it to him, and he was saying that, oh, so she's possessed. Sabi ko, no, not really.
Nah, it's not possessed.
No,
To be fair, he's not the only person who thought that.
Right?
Yeah,
Because,
true.
no.
Yeah.
But I mean, in essence, right? Technically, she's possessed. I was
Technically,
like,
yeah.
no, Dad, no. It's she's because it's just a wish. So technically, she just doesn't have
More of like
special.
she's
No,
under
but she's
trance.
possessed.
Yeah.
Gosh. Under a trance, or like it's a different
So
entity
interesting.
residing in her body, but it's not technically a possession like a demon or another
It's not,
being.
yes.
It's just like there was a magic wish. Parang love potion. Like
It
guys,
is a love potion.
Yeah, pretty
Ah.
much. Like,
From Harry
basically,
Potter,
yeah.
yes.
Nailed it.
Oh, like I forgot what it's called, but yeah. And we'll take a quick break again. We'll play something from BTS. Then later, we'll talk about the direction of horror movies moving forward with
Yes.
the commercial success of Obsession and Backrooms. Today's Best Music Magic 89.9. It is still the home stretch with Jayjay
Isbel.
Junior Jack Miggy.
and the boys from the Filmish crew. We're talking about film. We're specifically on horror genre. This guy over on
Kick.com/magic899 TV.
wants to pick a fight with me. Okay, maybe
With
mess him up.
everyone.
Yeah, sabi niya,
I
I'll
wanna
read it.
I
I'll
wanna
read it in full.
I want to read it.
To
I
do the
freaking
courtesy,
downloaded Kick for
to do the
this.
courtesy for this millennial or pushing 50s person. Zero interest in wasting money to watch either Obsession or Backrooms with their paper thin plots. Just so you know, I think you treat it as paper thin just because of the sole purpose na probably Avengers Endgame is your best film of all time.
Whoa!
I'll just torrent it.
We know someone like that,
For
too.
it
We
to
know
hit
someone like that.
Netflix, Prime, or HBO because those three are the only legit streaming services available on the internet. I don't know why you think those three are. The Amazing Digital Circus is probably scarier than both movies combined anyway. Sure. And then, sabi niya, horror is a lowbrow genre and it's for people who just want to turn off their brains and forget their problems and get scared.
Eh, di pa siya nakontento doon.
Oh, no. Is that... Okay, sorry for... is that not the essence of entertainment? If you want to turn on your brain, go to school or something unless you don't have the money
Right.
or you don't have the capabilities or the IQ
Because
to
watching
be able to
movies is an
effectively-
escape for
to
some
enjoy.
people.
Oh
my
and
gosh,
it's called
God
entertainment for a
God
reason.
forbid I enjoy something. God
Exactly.
forbid you like My Little Pony.
I can't believe art is subjective. That's crazy.
It's like, oh my God, you're
Agad kumukulo yung dugo ko.
probably if may anak ka, probably if may anak at nakikinig siya ng Coco Melon, sasabihin ko ba yung anak mo, you're listening to trash.
Why are you listening to that?
Back in my day, we
Let me
would
put
watch
you on.
SpongeBob and we would watch, kasi ganito yun eh, those cartoons turn on my brain.
Right,
God.
because SpongeBob is the most revolutionary
There's so
cartoon
much
next to
bad
Mr.
things
Bean.
happening in the world, and I can't turn off my brain and enjoy a good horror film.
crazy.
This
that
has to be rage bait.
I think
that
it's
has
rage bait.
Oh, yeah,
and
for
it's
sure.
work, and it's
Is it?
working because I love to rage.
The most rage bait thing he probably said, if you're going to read my comments, please do me the courtesy of reading the whole thing, though I know it's challenging for young people to read or pay attention to something that's longer than 100 characters.
Says the person who says na paper thin daw ang plot ng Obsession and would rather
Yeah, says the person who
something.
has
Alright,
the attention
well.
span of a
Intricacies of-
6
Don't
years
you have
old.
something better to do?
Obsession itself has more content than whatever it is that you wrote on this kick.
Go back to your Facebook Reels, dog.
And this is why
back to
we
your
need,
AI
and this is
stuff.
why Obsession in Backrooms is redefining not
Yes.
only horror genre but also film in general
Yes.
because
Yeah.
they were not backed by big film productions. Although Obsession was taken by
Pictures.
yeah,
And
and
Backrooms was
and
A24.
Blumhouse then and A24. But these directors were not in the industry per se.
Yes.
No. Yes.
People would say na, okay, this is directed by Quentin Tarantino, by
Nolan,
Christopher Nolan,
Spielberg,
Steven
yeah.
Spielberg.
Yeah, sure.
Yung, what was the film ni Emily Blunt?
Disclosure Day.
Day.
Yeah, right.
People were saying that if it didn't have the branding of Steven Spielberg, it would
It wouldn't
flop.
work, yeah.
So these two dudes, Baker and Barker and
Kane Parsons.
are redefining Hollywood
Yes.
in that sense. And
Right.
I want to know what are your inputs on it. How do you think it's going to fare for film industry as a whole?
So basically, my thoughts on that are there's like a statistic where there's a real statistic where Gen Z is like literally the generation that doesn't go to movies anymore. And I would like to think that Obsessions and Backrooms being made by that generation is going to be huge because that means people are going to be able to relate to it because it's made by people in that same generation. And I'm just hoping that Hollywood doesn't take the wrong lesson from that and that they just give everything like
They're gonna do merch for Obsession.
Yeah, or
they're
like-
gonna do the
They did
Obsession.
I mean,
cinematic.
I mean, it
universe.
worked on me.
we
It
have
worked on me.
By the way, it can't be seen kasi nakatakip yung name. But
okay,
could you
I'm just
like
gonna
this
do
is the
this.
camera? Could you
Here.
put it closer?
Yeah,
we have an
One Wish
actual
Willow.
one wish willow.
We're gonna use
He
this
took
right
the
now.
wrong
And then
lessons
I'll
from
break
the
it.
movie.
I hope Keck Smith, the one who commented on Kick. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Wish Willow. But yeah, what did you guys think about this Gen Z-ification of Hollywood?
I think it's great.
Great, right? Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Do you want me to be contrarian and say we should only let people senior age?
That's crazy.
direct?
Senior.
Martin Scorsese only.
You know he's championing for AI now, right?
Everybody.
Storyboard related.
Martin Scorsese now champions for AI.
Never meet your own heroes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I think Gen Z might be the saviors if they know what they're doing to make the stories that we want to see.
Yeah, and you mentioned about the statistics that Gen Z doesn't go to.
They don't go to movies.
And it's not because of streaming sites. It's really because I'll say
Movies
it,
are
Marvel
expensive.
Disney has pushed out slop after slop after slop that Gen Zs really just don't
They're just
want.
eating it up.
Because we watch tons of video essays on YouTube. Chef Rillas Productions is Chef is a really good guy, and he gives really good insights on films and why these are bad. And as you've said, obviously films not because that they're made by Gen Zs, but because these Gen Zs know what we want.
Yes, exactly.
And it's literally
Exactly.
because we want films that make us think. It's not a film that makes us turn off our brains. We would love to turn off our brains.
I just realized what you were looking
We
at.
would love to turn off our brains, but it is amazing that films like Obsession and Backrooms make you think about why these two films are like this and what's they're breaking the standards and things like that.
Yeah. Gab, do you have anything to add?
I think for me, representing like our Gen Z, as someone who grew up, because in the olden generation,
The olden days.
the olden days of the boomers, my fathers and my mothers, I think, it was easy for them to take a look at film and treat that as their escape. My escape growing up was YouTube. So I had a lot of YouTubers in the likes of PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, Smosh, Nigga Higa, R.I.P. R.I.P.
I miss Ryan.
Yo, did he die?
No, he didn't die.
No, his
His channel's just there.
Yeah.
As I was going,
Kev Jumba.
I hope moving forward, there's going to be better respect for YouTubers, and like those guys do much more than I would say to the average fellow of like those people who would post YouTube videos like every day, daily upload grind.
Mr.
And
Beast.
It's a hard, novelty thing to do because you know the thing where, for example, that saying where it's like if you do 10,000 hours in one thing, you become a master.
You become a master.
Yeah.
Right? That's why I'm not surprised when people are like, wow, how did Curry Baker do this? Because he spent how many years before Obsession doing
the
shorts,
same
right?
work.
Doing the same thing.
Uncanny
Right?
films.
And then in the likes of also Jordan Peele, before he did Get Out.
He did comedy.
He was comedy, right?
Yeah.
Sketch comedy throughout Comedy Central. They did like, 5 to 6 years of brewing their skills before they came out with their first film.
Exactly.
And I hope, even Markiplier, right?
Yeah.
With his first movie, he did how many years of research and how many years of creating story based on video games.
With no prior experience.
With no
too.
prior experience. So I hope we pay attention to these talents, that they're not just from the Hollywood system, but they're also from these spaces like social media, YouTube, and
With
we give
unique
them
voices in
opportunities,
particular.
Unique voices. One of my favorite creators, Bo Burnham,
Yes.
also a YouTuber, did Inside.
He made Inside.
That's a great horror movie that came out in the pandemic.
Horror
A horror movie.
Actually, I was so surprised because I remember watching him on YouTube and
Exactly.
and he
And he
had
had, like,
stand-up,
the-
musical, ganun lang. I was like, oh, Bo Burnham? Oh, he's such a chill dude.
Yeah.
And it's like, what?
So
He's capable of this.
I hope Hollywood doesn't take the we need more meme things
Yes.
to become
Yeah.
viral. But I hope we take more content creators and people who have these voices.
Exactly.
There's also the irony because they think that once it booms on the internet, it's automatic positive feedback. Do you
Exactly.
remember, ano tong film ni Jared Leto?
Morbius.
Morbius. And then they re-released
And they were
it.
like, oh, it's hitting the internet.
Let's re-release it. And
on
no one
cinema.
saw it.
Nobody watched it.
Nobody watched it.
It's like, they don't understand.
Yeah,
And that's why-
they're so out of touch.
Yes.
Yeah, kasi nga may mga tao nagsasabi, that's the problem with your generation who don't want to read the whole sentences.
Yeah,
Like,
100 words or less.
spare me the words, brother. You might be pushing 50 and
Did you say anything else?
if you're a dude, you might have an erectile dysfunction. If you're a girl, I'm not gonna say it. But I
Good
think,
on you.
but thank
Good
you.
on you.
Good on you.
Good job.
I'm an
Let
ally.
me do it.
I'm an ally.
Wow.
Yeah, we hate Bear. Kaya we believe that Bear. I think this guy would be like, oh, Bear is a victim.
No.
Maybe that's
yeah.
Probably, yeah.
I wish I had 2 more hours.
Bear
I could
reminds
go
him
on
of his
and on
best
with
friend.
this.
Yeah, honestly, we could.
I
my
could go on and
favorite
on
new
with this
insult.
one.
Which one?
I bet you think Bear's a big.
Oh, yeah. we should use that now.
Yung
Shirt.
better than is ano, I think you see Bear in. I think you see yourself in Bear.
That's horrible, bro. That's
Terrible.
horrible.
That's actually.
I wouldn't wish that
horrible.
upon my worst enemy.
I agree.
I would, actually.
May questions pa ba kayo? Because I have one while you could think of something. This one
What's
is
your
more...
one? Oh yeah, we have
the
one
one
wish
wish
will.
will.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna make your wish.
Where
No,
is
no, no,
that?
no.
Where is that from, by the way?
Oh, my friend Dennis Garcia, he's like he's a big horror fan. He sells these online.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know
How
if
much
it's
is it?
Instagram. I got this for 300.
How much was it to movie?
That's exactly also in the movie.
$6.
Yeah.
It's $7, right?
Yeah.
7 times
Ah.
6,
50.
350.
Our brain
Yeah,
runs.
more or less.
No. 7 times 6 is
Yeah.
42.
42,
Wow.
420. Wow, mas mura dyan.
Exactly.
Does it work?
Sulit.
No.
Let's try out.
Let's try it out.
I mean, you
Well-
haven't snapped it yet,
Yeah.
so...
What would you guys wish for with your?
Don't
one
give
wish
it to me.
will,
I already have one in mind.
for this guy. No, but I think
Paging,
did I
text
ever
me.
ask you guys what you guys would wish for with your one wish willow?
I
Oh,
haven't
yeah.
thought of it.
What you
What
got?
was that? What
What
was
you
that?
got? What you got?
Oh, well, it was more a comment on the movie,
Oh,
like a nitpick.
okay.
That's all right.
Okay.
I think if he said, "I wish Nikki were obsessed with me," it would make more sense.
Do you think so?
Because
But that'd be too on the nose.
it would. Yeah, and then I wanted him to look at the camera.
Office pala.
Milestone will be like...
I wish Nikki was more obsessed with me.
And they should have like made like a blaring horns.
Okay, even if it's not him, Ian would say when they went to work the following day, it's like, dude, it's like she's obsessed.
Say that again.
I mean, Nikki was already looking at the camera there. How about you, Gab? What would you wish for?
What I wish for? Wait, did you wish for something?
No, I can't even think.
It's okay.
No, it's okay. Tech Smith knows.
Paper thin. It's
does
because
know,
we
he does
can't
know.
read 100 characters.
I think for me, like the most I've thought about this many times, but I was like, I might die from that or something. Like if I wish for a superpower, but like I might die. Like for example, I wish I could fly, but then I realized if I fly, then I get hit by an airplane. I'm kind of tuss.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I think that's a
You have to
skill
be
issue.
able-
I think that's a skill issue though.
Are we like?
You have to be able to wish that I wish I could fly and come back down in my own will. Mga ganon. Very specific.
It's wording.
For me, it
Yeah.
would be like I would wish I could understand and speak every language.
Wow.
I'd be a multi-bilingual enemy to everyone.
How about you, Luis? You have a legit answer.
Am I gonna be like beholden to the genie like rules?
Exactly right. That's what I was thinking of
Or-
also.
Yeah.
No, but Curry Barker did
Movies have
say.
made it so complicated to make a wish.
Curry Barker did say though that the only reason Nikki turned out that way was because his wording itself was cursed in itself. Like,
Exactly.
so I think it really is in
My
the wording.
wording isn't cursed. I wish for dinner right now. I'm actually so hungry. That's all I can think
You
about.
know what? It's probably the
valid.
safest one.
I think you're right. The wording kasi. I
Yeah.
think if he just said, I wish Nikki would love me, I think that would be fine.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
more than
Said-
anyone
More than
in the
anyone in the
entire
entire
world,
world. That's
entire
crazy.
world.
you're cooked.
And then
It's
you
over.
mentioned world, so it's like, whoa, multiverses then?
Yep.
And then we go to Avengers Doomsday. And then
That's for this guy in particular.
and
I
then
feel like you get
sasabihin
excited if you know about that.
Nikki, what's her name?
Nikki Freeman?
Nikki Freeman returns in Avengers Doomsday. Pero kasi yun yung mga gusto ni Tech Smith eh. That's what he likes.
Yes. Para sa'yo to, by the way.
No.
What's your one wish, Jay?
No, kayo muna.
Oh, what's your wish?
I wish Tex Smith watches Obsession and
don't
Backrooms over and
include
over.
him. Don't include him.
All right, okay.
A personal wish.
I wish I could understand animals.
Ooh.
And then all maririnig mo sa kanila, please kill me.
Oh, no.
You humans are
Yeah, are you sure you want that? You know,
Yeah, have
birds
you seen-
chirping in the morning. in the
Forever.
Philippines.
Have you seen the best
Yung mga
animated
manok.
film of 2026, Hoppers?
That's a great
Hey,
movie.
Hopper's pretty good.
No, I like it. I love it.
I would word it better for sure, but the gist of it.
You messed up already.
I got
Me
fucked.
Me
I
and
got
Luis are
fucked.
safe here.
I
There you
got
go.
Okay, real.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
I wish I could understand animals whenever I choose to hear them.
So you're like dog, and then they
Like I could focus on an animal.
You're still,
I don't want to
it's still
understand.
done. It's still game over.
Okay.
If you're in a dog park,
Okay.
which dog?
Dog.
The one over there.
I want
Yeah,
that
like,
one. I want that
when I
one,
focus on
want
one,
that one.
I will
want that one.
understand what it's trying to
Oh,
say.
okay.
or
So
say.
one at a time.
Oh, so you have to like
So like
focus in on.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes more sense.
Okay, psychic powers talaga.
Okay. How about you, Izbel?
I'm having a difficult time now because I'm thinking of the wording also eh.
Okay, maybe just like in itself, like not even thinking about the wording. What would you want then?
Kasi my wish would be about money and seeing as what Ian wished for. I'm trying to figure out what's the loophole with
And then
wishing
you'll
for
go to
money.
jail for money
Money laundering,
Yeah,
yeah.
How do you avoid inflation?
Oh.
They will give you
I
a weak
wish-
currency.
I wish every time I have to pay for something, I always have the exact amount in my wallet from a bank that is
From an
in my
invisible
name.
bank?
That is legal with bills that are not illegally gotten from the world. Yes?
And then it's wrong currency. Oh no!
In the currency of the world that I am in.
There you go.
In the country that I am
There
in.
you go. I don't want to think about wording. That's too much. How about you?
Right?
I have two. One is I wish I have I have like I don't know kasi the American metric system is but I wish for like a lot of gold bars. Kasi gold
Tapos nasa
kasi
iyo pala
is
yung Yamashita treasure, no?
kung totoo man yun. But gold kasi can't be gold kasi can't be accounted for.
Yes.
Unless ganun. So,
That's smart.
diba?
Right.
Pero kung sinabi ko yun, baka mamaya mangyari parang kay Ian, babagsakan ako.
Then you
right? Then I die, no? So I just wish
Oh, you know what
had it
else
outside.
would be a good one? I wish that I had good luck always. You know what I mean?
So she's like,
How can that go wrong?
lucky I'll die today.
Yeah.
No, how could that go wrong if you had good luck or good fortune?
Luck kasi is subjective
That's true.
What if the one who
Have you seen
grants your wish decides na good luck for you is, you know what, you're gonna have cancer in 10 years? It's lucky for you to die now before you suffer.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, diba?
Yeah, 1 in 1 million cancer.
have you seen Deadpool 2?
Yeah.
You remember Domino? Her mutant power is like being lucky all the time. I think maybe that's the one you want. Yeah, something
If
like
it's like to avoid bodily harm. Like
Yeah,
there's a truck
yeah,
that's gonna fall on you and bigla the wind pushes it away.
Yeah, something like
Okay,
that.
sure.
Right.
Is that what you want?
I think so.
Okay,
Sure.
cool.
Okay.
Siguro, mine would be more realistic without harming any other people. I wish I would win the lottery all the time.
All the time?
All the time?
I mean,
Are you
all the
sure
time
about
that I
that?
join.
Are you sure?
People are gonna be like on the news.
Yeah, they're gonna
keep winning. And they're gonna like,
But no one's gonna know. Who's gonna know? Who's gonna know?
They publicize.
PCSO.
That's on the news, right?
They publicize winning.
No, they won't disclose your identity.
Yeah, they won't disclose. Right.
Yeah, I can go on with a full mask and I could cross dress.
That's smart.
Whatever, ganyan. Nobody's gonna know.
I see.
The government's
Dress
gonna
in
look
the
into
ski
you
mask.
though.
Right.
They could.
But what are they gonna see?
But what can they do?
Yeah, you
what
won it from the lottery.
What are they gonna
What
do?
are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Okay.
I could just stop betting for like after 10 lotteries and then go back in the next 5 years and then bet
That's so
again.
smart.
And be
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm so lucky. Who
I
knew?
won again.
Who knew? But for the people though, if I would want to wish for the people, I would want every single corrupt person dead.
Yes.
For the people.
That's
Wag
one of the
na.
people.
It always goes wrong when you're wishing for somebody else or of somebody else.
But yeah, that's what I would do. Okay, yeah, I'm gassed.
That's it. I think that's my wish. I want to win the lottery too, but I'm good with like 2 or 3 times. I don't need to win all the time.
Okay, yeah, sige. Okay, are we done? We're done?
I think so. Wait, we didn't break the thing.
You want to break it
Can't
now?
break.
Oh.
That's good.
So you
We
made a
took the-
wish already.
No, not
Oh,
It was
no.
actually twice as
Oh.
Twice as long? Oh, akala ko naman above average.
for
yung
this
size.
radio show to keep going over and over again. No, I'm joking. That'd be horrible.
Oh, don't
That's some Backrooms exit 8.
get out of there.
Get out of the room.
Wait, don't say that. Don't
I'm
say
going
that.
to Japan pa kasi. I want to get out of here.
No, wait.
Si Punisher na. But yeah, but thank you though for being with us. And thank you to Textman to just shut the hell up.
Oh no.
Thank you so much for your input,
He
by
went
the
out
way.
to watch some session.
Yeah.
I'll
To
watch it.
understand.
Yeah, I'll open my brain to it.
He didn't say anything else.
No.
Okay.
Thank God.
If he watches it and still hates it, I don't know, what do you say?
It's a subjective
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
But kasi he
nothing you
hasn't
can do.
seen it. Kasi sabi niya, I don't want to waste money because it's a paper thin plot. So he'll resort to waiting for it for streaming services.
A lot of people his age probably also do not like Obsession as much as people in our generation do. Because they don't see the value or they don't see the plot. They don't understand it that much.
Right.
Okay.
Huh.
Are we ending? Are we done?
I think so.
so.
Okay, we're done. Before you go though, how can people reach you?
We are on,
09.
we are at filmish.pod on Instagram. Do you guys have any personal accounts you want to plug?
I want to plug my Spotify Luis the Intern.
And I'm on Instagram and TikTok at myrno.mp4.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll have you guys back again on the next movie
Full
craze, movie craze or something. No, what is a hit again?
Yeah, for the next
We talked about Doomsday, right?
upcoming. Oh, yes, we did.
Oh, there's a clip.
Supergirl's this week, right?
Yes.
Tomorrow,
And Spider-Man
No.
is next
It's
month.
tomorrow,
No,
yeah.
Supergirl is
Supergirl's tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Yeah,
Odyssey.
Spider-Man. I think y'all have
I
a lot
can't-
to say on Spider-Man.
No,
I'm so
she's all right.
excited.
I mean,
So
I'm so
excited.
excited. I haven't seen
I
any
want-
trailer.
I saw the trailer.
Spider-Man's
The recent
aight,
trailer was
The
so
trailer's
good.
so good, right?
It was so good. It made me text.
you know what's
me.
crazy?
my headphones.
He watched the first trailer and he said like, this does not look good. And then he watched the second second one. and I was like, wow.
for
You
real.
know what
I
I
haven't seen
want
the
to
second
watch?
trailer. That's why I'm
I
like,
want to watch Shrek. I want to know what
Shrek five?
happens in Shrek.
Really? Okay.
Because it's good and bad. I don't know what's gonna happen. I
No,
need to
it's
know the
bad.
plot.
Okay.
Really?
It's bad.
I want to know what happens.
Shrek ended at Shrek 4.
Is it out?
No.
Not yet, not
The
yet.
trailer came
Here.
out though.
Shrek 4 was the last movie. That's it.
Yep.
No more Shrek.
For me, it was 2.
Whoa!
Yeah.
I like the
Fun
fourth
fact,
movie.
my first word was Shrek.
Whoa!
What?
You can ask my mom.
What? What was the
Call your
context?
mom. Shrek.
Shrek. Eat Shrek.
I watch it all the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
At the ripe age of 4.
Yeah, that's it for us though. We're gonna have more fun off air. Something from XG. Song's called If You Know, You Know. We got Jayjay, Izbel, and Miggy with the Filmish Boys here on today's Best Music Magic 89.9.